Hello, welcome to Girl Chat Sports. We are back.
We're back.
We're pretty energized. We had like a long vacation.
We did a working vacation.
Yes, we're on episode 9. And if you, we're
gonna run out of fingers and toes soon.
I know, we're like this many.
Oh my god!
So we just got back from Senior Bowl this last weekend in Mobile, Alabama. Through way of Pensacola, Florida, which has amazing beaches. By the way,
I told you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The sand is perfect in my sand room. I have a room full of sand. Yeah.
So this is Girl Chat Sports that you're watching on VegasVideoNetwork.com/live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific because we're in Vegas, which is freezing.
Hello, hence my blazer today.
I know, I'm like wearing like a t-shirt and beads today. I'm Jamie Collier. I'm one of the founders of GirlChatSports.com, and I'm in Michigan. Wait, don't cut me off.
I cut you off. Woo. I'm so excited about the show.
Okay, well, I got to give a shout out to my University of Michigan Wolverines, and I may have decided on an NFL team, but stay tuned. We'll get to that. Lady never tells right away.
Sounds like an NFL whore. She was just the Rams last week. This week it's something else. I don't know. My name's Melissa. I'm also a co-founder of Girl Chat Sports here. I'm avid, huge Seahawks fan, and of course, alumni of the Washington Huskies, who are currently, I think, still in second in Pac-12 basketball.
I know. They're coming in here in March for the tournament. We might have to be there and do that. So, yeah, we got a good show for you. We're going to recap Senior Bowl because we were there for covering all of the events. That was exciting. Mardi Gras, a little, Pro Bowl action, a little bit of a Senior Bowl, some prop bets.
Super Bowl's coming.
That's what I said. Oh, I meant Senior.
Yeah, Super Bowl prop bets, yes. And some little tidbits of side information here and there that I found that were interesting.
All right, let's recap. Okay, so we did the show last week, if you can recall, and then we jumped on a plane and took the red eye.
Literally jumped on a plane.
Yes. Not as bad as the coming back.
I got Chick-fil-A right off the plane, so I was super excited.
It was an eating adventure for sure. But if I never see another Reese's peanut butter cup in my life,
or a moon pie.
Okay. I didn't eat any moon pies.
I didn't either, but I saw like 1,000 get thrown right past me.
So here's the oh my god! So we have media passes to Senior Bowl, and we go down there and we sign up, and we're like, we walk in with our little Girl Chat Sports t-shirts, and we're like, hi, we're Jamie, but we're Melissa. Those are our voices.
Those are our voices. Yes,
we're like, we're from Girl Chat Sports.
We sat in on a press conference with Gus Bradley from the Panthers, and that was interesting. That was also fun. We saw 0 women there.
0 women.
Well, there was one, Alex
Flanagan.
Flanagan.
NFL
Alex
Network.
Flanagan, from the NFL Network. She was actually on the sidelines reporting live for NFL Network. That was the only one. Oh, besides the 3 interns that were working for Reese's or Senior Bowl who passed out the stats after every quarter.
That was kind of fun.
That was it.
Yeah. So we were on the field with the players, interviewing them before and after the game. We were in the press box. We were at the Senior Bowl experience. We have all of this.
I, of course, took selfies. Plenty of selfies of me and random of these guys.
What did you say? Because I didn't actually hear you go up to these guys. She's like, deet, deet, deet.
Tap, tap. Hi, I'm Melissa. We have a podcast in Las Vegas. Smile, wink, hi. Because, of course, every guy turns around thinking like there's some burly man that's like, hey, sir.
Because everybody else was a burly man.
Everybody else was a burly man. Or it's like some little kid wanting an autograph. And I'm just like, hey, can I get a picture? They're like, yeah.
And your number? No. Did you get any numbers?
They're like 21.
22. That's legal.
For you, maybe.
I like them older.
Apparently. We'll get to that later. Buffalo.
Okay, this is starting. I knew that was coming. I'm bright red. I give up.
So while we're on the topic of Senior Bowl, we had an amazing time.
Yeah, we did. It was fun.
And as you tune in a little bit, we're actually going to have a special arms section dedicated to some of our Senior Bowl boys, men. But just a couple notes, because I noticed when I was going through some of the rosters, there were some names that I am familiar with, because I don't know college football like that, but there were some names I was like, oh yeah, I've heard of him, I know him, blah, blah, blah. Here's some names that have been previous Senior Bowl, I guess, alumni, you would say. So Colin Kaepernick. We'll skip him. Jimmy Graham was one. One of the most outstanding defensive players right now, Von Miller, who's going to be playing for the Super Bowl Denver Broncos. He was also one. Arian Foster, DeMarcus Ware,
Tyler Lockett,
Russell Wilson.
I was there at that Senior Bowl, and I didn't even.
2012. And Tyler Lockett, of course, was there last year for Kansas. Clay Matthews, Alfred Morris. The list goes on. I mean, there's like Matt Schaub, Reggie Wayne, Max Unger, also from Seattle.
And are these just people who play in the NFL now? Because a lot of the Senior Bowl players actually go to the combine and then they get drafted. So Senior Bowl, for those of you who don't know, is basically a week-long training exercise for the scouts from all of the teams to come down and watch the upper echelon seniors from college football come in and play. They've got
and to play under like NFL
coaches,
playbook and coaches, yes. Because
so they practice all week and they watch them and they run them through drills, and then at the end of the week they have a game with the two different teams coached by NFL teams.
Well, and one thing that I learned too, which I did not know, which I probably could have known, I guess, is that after talking with some of the guys that we met after that were there to recruit and kind of scout, that the combine itself, I always thought the combine was one of these big NFL, your prerequisite to getting into the league, and they were like, no, it's just about stats. It's all you want. All you're there to do is learn how fast they run, jump, or because
the scouts have been watching them pretty much all year.
But it's not about their play at that point. It's just about like the final, how much have they lost, won, gained, whatever, as far as weight or height or And
I heard a lot of, when we were in the media tent talking to the players after the game, the question that I heard the most from the other media that were there was, what is one thing that you're working on between now and the combine? What is some of the the feedback that you got from the coaches this week that you're going to be working on between now and the combine? So,
and a lot of them
they all had different answers.
Yeah, and a lot of them used a lot of that input and are using it towards helping them get towards the draft and draft day.
But we were definitely an SEC country. My goodness.
Country, literally.
In a country. If you've ever been to Mobile, Alabama, it's in a country.
Oh
my God. We park in somebody's yard, climb over a fence. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, so and I have a video that we can share later. We actually parked in someone's yard because when you're parking for the game, anyone that lives around the stadium is basically selling parts of their grass in their yard, even the sidewalk to sit at. And I park and I'm like, so are we really... our car's okay, and we have a rental car, so I'm like, I don't want to lose out because I lost a rental car.
You're like, is our car gonna be here when we get done?
Be here?
It was a whole block party. It was a whole street party. People were tailgating. We climbed over this fence in the back and kind of walked around.
It was like watching WorldStarHipHop.com. Literally.
What? I've never watched that.
If you've ever seen World Star Hip Hop, some of the tidbits that are I guess seen on World Star are actually what we saw live.
It was crazy. We're like, we're media. Where do we go? And they're like, I don't know. You're women. We don't know what to do with you.
And then we had to kick out the guy in our seats. There was an older man from the Edmonton Eskimos who I saw his little passes. He was, I don't know if he was a scout or just someone with the Eskimos. Him and his wife were there.
Edmonton Eskimos?
Yes, because they can.
I thought they were just sitting in our seats.
No. They were from the Edmonton Eskimos. I read their little media passes. And I was like, they had a whole seating chart. GirlChatSports, Jamie and Melissa have these two seats right here.
63 seats?
63 and 64. We were actually right next to the window.
With the NFL Network.
Right there.
Live. Watching them film.
I'm tapping the guy on the shoulder like, excuse me, I think you're in our seats.
He might be.
He was like, no. I go, yeah, clearly it's 63 and 64.
Melissa about fought somebody for them seats. We're like, we've worked so hard. Get out of our seats.
And guess who won?
Melissa.
Thank
you. The Asian.
Leave it to the Asian 1, old white man 0.
So the Senior Bowl was really fun. Oh God.
Well, and then not to mention, throughout all of Senior Bowl is also Mardi Gras.
Yes.
Which, if you did not know, there's
the two beads that I brought
beads
home.
aplenty.
Yeah, and how'd that go? How'd you get so many beads?
I got a lot of beads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a family-friendly week in Mobile, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be clear. They were throwing stuffed animals.
That's true.
Were they not?
I got one. Yep. Yeah, yes. You gave me one.
Thank you. So, anywho, which Mardi Gras is actually the French term for Fat Tuesday, literally.
Yeah, because they have and then
Fat Tuesday and Carnival, which I just learned, are pretty much the exact same thing. Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras is actually just the day, Fat Tuesday, and everything that leads up from Epiphany, which is like January 6th, up until Fat Tuesday is Carnival. So really, Carnival and Fat Tuesday is the same. Yeah.
But Fat Tuesday is right before like Ash Wednesday, right? For Lent,
right?
The beginning of Lent,
right?
So you got to get all of your drinking and debauchery out before.
All of it before then,
which I, tried to do. I was actually for the parade for the second night. I don't know if you know this. I was standing behind Darian Thompson from Boise State. He's a wide receiver, 6'2", ginormous. Mm-hmm. So him and his buddy, I got some videotape of them. I'm like, hi, I'm really short, so could you stand in front of me so I don't get hit in the face with beads? Which has happened the first night.
Sure.
So I've got video of him going up and catching this one-handed Cam Newton kind of, not Cam Newton. Who's the guy who catches one
Odell
hand?
Beckham Jr.?
Yeah. Odell Beckham style, like jumping
Jarvis
up
Landry.
and I'll put that on the website.
Yeah.
He was catching beads for me. I was like,
I bet you he was catching bees.
He was. I was Snapchatting the whole thing. So follow us on Snapchat. It was fun. It was really fun. What would be your biggest takeaway from the weekend? What did you enjoy the most? Don't say. I know what you're gonna say.
What?
You're gonna say the crabs.
The
crabs from Oyster House.
The beach obviously was number one. I loved, but as far as Senior Bowl experience, I mean, definitely I got to see Cody Kessler, who was a quarterback for USC, being a Pac-12 alumni, not 10. There's 12 alumni. I was excited to see him because there was really nobody else there from the Pac-12.
There's a couple Big Ten people.
Because, the Huskies have a really young team, so I expect them to be there a lot in the next couple years.
Okay. And you're going to start learning more college football.
And I'm going to start learning more college. I did pretty good.
I dragged Melissa down there to teach her a thing or two about college football.
And it worked.
Maybe.
I'm learning.
All right.
Slowly but surely.
It was fun. all good things. Yeah, she had to babysit a little bit.
Yeah, what babysit? Because what happened?
I cannot say. I'm a lady.
I will say though. I will say a few glasses of wine.
It was not. Listen, this is cheap 7-Eleven gas station $3 wine, but I had like $8.
You're right.
Glasses.
You had like 10 Bud Lights at least.
Yeah. Well, it's not my fault that Bud Lights are like $1 in Mobile, and people want to buy them.
Gentlemen that are buying them everywhere.
I was networking.
That's what it's called now?
I was networking.
Who's your favorite team again?
I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But I will say that I learned what a quality control coach was.
What?
That's my takeaway.
Catherine
Smith with the Buffalo Bills. So yeah, we were talking with one of the scouts from the Buffalo Bills.
Yes.
And of course, we just talked about last week.
We had just talked
quality
about
control coach.
What is it?
But apparently she's been with Rex Ryan, the head coach, for like 12 years, so he worked. She's been an administrative assistant, I guess, to an NFL team for 12 years with Rex Ryan, 6 years with the Jets, and then this last year with the Buffalo Bills. And so basically what we found out was that the quality control position is kind of an administrative operations,
kind of analytic.
Kind of. And so she's, just been an integral part of that team, and they decided to give her the promotion. So that's kind of
we're happy for her.
But what he was telling us was we were unprepared for all of the media coverage and press that we were going to get.
I don't think anyone realized it would be that big of a deal, which I don't see why not, because it kind of is a big deal. But
because she was always kind of there. She's been there for 12, with those guys for 12 years. So not with the bow.
And that was insider information.
Need to know.
Literally, insider.
I had to climb a tree to get that information. So.
Show her the stars.
I'm a little slow. I did. I climbed a tree.
She climbed a tree for that
You got to do it. Listen, you have to do. Oh, wow. Thanks, producer Scott. I'm blushing officially. You have to do what it takes to get that insider scoop, okay?
Hey.
Right? Yeah.
Hey.
He knows what's up. Oh, my God. I'm just going to drink my gas station wine right now. What else? So, and then we were on the way back, and we were stuck in Dallas for 3 hours watching Pro Bowl, which was actually kind of
First
exciting.
of all, being stuck in Dallas.
They have good Wi-Fi there. Oh, Cowboys. Speaking of which,
they actually had some comfy seats to sit in. They had like their own legs that popped out of their seats.
Oh my God. Okay, so what was the running joke of Senior Bowl?
What was the running joke?
That Jason Garrett can't coach any team to win.
So
Jason Garrett, the head coach of the Cowboys, was coaching the North, and then Gus Bradley from the Jaguars was coaching the South team. The South won 27-16, and all I was seeing on Twitter was clearly the Cowboys can't win a game.
And he still keeps his job. Way to go. Jerry Jones knows how to pick.
But yeah, some of the like Carson Wentz from North Dakota State, they're obviously we have to talk about Johnny Manziel being out. They can't release him apparently.
Not until March
9th when the NFL year starts. But the Browns were there looking for a new quarterback. The Cowboys are there looking for a new quarterback.
The Cowboys looking for an entire team,
an entire coaching staff,
and
too.
So were the San Francisco 49ers. So
I'm pretty sure we saw the 49ers. John Harbaugh was there. Oh, he's not with he's with the Ravens. My bad. Yeah. Jim Harbaugh. Can't get my Harbaugh straight, and I should know this.
I was like, really? You? Coach Khaki?
I know.
Big Coach Khaki news. Today is National Signing Day for most high school athletes going into college. Coach Khaki brought out the big guns today. He had Tom Brady, Derek Jeter, Ric Flair. Yes, the old wrestler who I'm surprised is still alive right now. He had them all there for signing day.
I forget that Tom Brady is a Wolverine.
And that Tom Brady actually isn't doing anything this week.
Tom Brady needed a reason to get off the couch, is what you're saying.
He had to leave Giselle for a little. He's not used to staying that long at home with Giselle.
He's like, I don't got a Super Bowl. I don't know what to do. Go to Michigan. Oh God.
So yeah, we had Pro Bowl to watch for a little while. That was entertaining.
I was really excited to see, and it did not disappoint, Russell Wilson and Julio Jones. Can the Seahawks
Russell Wilson having great connections?
Because that connection was great.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. Although we didn't make it to the Super Bowl, we did have the MVP of the offensive and the MVP of the defensive side for both Pro Bowls.
And it was pretty much an entire Seahawks roster. Like they were like, hey guys, you didn't make the okay, come on.
Just bring the whole squad.
Just jump on a plane.
Yeah.
They were all there.
And that's how it works. Yeah. Even Sierra was there.
Oh, God. Sierra's World Tour. Listen, we're going to preface our show next week with some Sierra music.
Here's my thing. Goodies. Russell buys them. Like, there's this big post about Russell buying her a ticket, 2 round trip tickets anywhere in the world. And I'm thinking, I think Sierra can manage to buy that herself. Like, what kind of gift?
Like, what's the most?
What do you give gifts to each other when you're both like multimillionaires?
Not more babies, apparently. Not sex. I don't know. What do they give each other? I don't know. Promise rings? Sorry, Ronda Rousey. Promise rings?
I
don't know. Here you go.
So the thing that I did not care for about Pro Bowl is that they don't have much fan appreciation. There's no events that are happening for the for the fans for Senior Bowl. It was just, I've had friends that were there for Pro Bowl and they were like, this sucks.
You know what's interesting about Pro Bowl and Senior Bowl that I didn't actually didn't click until we were down there is that we've got 4 starting quarterbacks for Senior Bowl for both teams. And so they switch. Yeah. They switch possession at the end of every quarter. So like the North is down on first and goal, time runs out on second quarter or third quarter, boom, switches to the South. So if you're a quarterback in the Senior Bowl, you have to literally like stop what you're doing. You can only get to play 1 quarter. And then the possession goes to the opposite team. You could be, right there on the goal line and no. So they give everybody a chance to play, kind of. But that would kind of suck. Yeah. You get a quarter. So.
Well, the next big thing coming up is Super
Bowl 50. I love that we have moved away from Roman numerals that 0 people except the Romans and could understand.
Right.
So I'm like counting back like X,
You're like
and
X
V,
and then V and L. But wait, if the 1 is
carry
before
the 1,
V, then it's less. But if it's after, it's more. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a straight 5-0.
Math is hard.
Yes.
Yeah. But the good thing about Super Bowl, see too many bowls.
See,
bowls.
Your head is still stuck in Senior Bowl.
I've left my head in Mobile, and pieces of my heart. Okay, so the most fun part is prop bets for Super Bowl. However, think that the Denver Broncos, who are 12-4, are going to win.
Really?
Yeah, and I'll tell you why.
Okay,
I'll tell you why. Well, if Peyton Manning really retires after this year, like he told Belichick that this is going to be his final rodeo and he needs hip surgery anyway, I think Roger Goodell is going to rig this game so the Broncos win because guess what? Listen, no, it's true. Listen, we all know. Come on, like you don't think. Listen, like, okay, 2 years ago when they had the blackout.
Producer, I need help. There's a knife in my back. Can you get the knife out my back, please?
I'm just saying.
If anybody is watching at home, you've heard me say this exact line probably 15 times in the last week. So let me just preference that by saying
the
Panthers will win.
No, they're not going to win.
The Panthers will win.
The refs are going to make weird calls.
Unless Roger Goodell decides he wants to give Peyton Manning his last well wishes.
Which I think he will.
Which he will, because he did it last year with Tom Brady.
Listen, there's going to be a blackout.
What happened is that last year Goodell saw how far in advance Seattle was during halftime. He saw how much money could be made because everybody's betting at halftime on these bets. Oh, Seattle's up by this much. I'm going to bet on them for the rest of the game and win. Boop. Didn't happen.
Yep.
We all know.
We all know what's actually.
Roger Goodell, we know what's going on.
Even our producer somewhat agrees. Listen, you watch. You pay attention. The refs are gonna make some calls. There might be another blackout.
I am going for an earthquake
or an earthquake. I don't think Roger Goodell. Well, he might be God. I don't know. So I'm going with Broncos. I'm putting money on the Broncos.
I'm going.
You got a prop bet for me?
Yeah, I'm going to prop bet tomorrow.
You're going to prop bet tomorrow.
So some of the prop bets I thought were pretty interesting because I'm actually going to be in San Francisco and San Jose for the weekend. I'm actually going to be going to the Golden State Warriors Oklahoma Thunder basketball game on Saturday. I'm really excited about that, to see the Sonics play.
The Sonics, also known as
I will be wearing my Sonics gear. Please watch us on Snapchat. Thank you very much. It was either my Sonics gear.
I was going to show up in your Sonics gear.
Well, it was either my Sonics gear or it was going to be like my 1993 throwback
Can you
world
just take all this? Oh, you got it. Never mind.
Or my 1993 World Championship shirt with Kerr on it because he's now the coach of Golden State Warriors. So either the Bulls throwback
You're going to be on TV. I'm going to watch that game.
Stuff. One of the two.
But since we're here in Las Vegas, I'm not going to be watching the Super Bowl unless I go to a pub.
Especially if you have Cox.
Cox has
if you don't
shafted
know
us.
anybody in Las Vegas who has Cox Communications as their cable provider, have somehow
they have shafted us. Get it? See what I did there?
Yeah, I see what you did
You're
there.
welcome.
I see what's on your mind ever since we left Alabama.
Where's my fan?
Anyway.
Get back to your point.
So basically, people aren't going to be watching the Super Bowl at home if they have Cox.
Nope. No, you got to go somewhere.
They got to go to the bars.
Maybe that's a conspiracy to get more people
or
to
swap
Buffalo
over
Wild
to
Wings.
Direct TV. You can now give me money to pay for Direct. Yeah.
You're welcome. Maybe Buffalo Wild Wings sponsored that. Like, hey.
Another prop bet would be: would Buffalo Wild Wings sell more or over or under 12 million wings?
12 million?
12 million. Over or under.
We are an obese nation. Everybody's going to be there.
Well, here's the deal. I think under because Wingstop is taking a lot of their customers. I personally prefer Wingstop wings. The garlic parmesan.
Listen, I was going to Buffalo Wild Wings
better.
when it was a hole-in-the-wall place in like Akron, Ohio, where it originated before it was this chain. It was cool and it wanted to be Hooters, but it's not because the girls aren't that hot. I was going to Buffalo Wild Wings back in the day, and now it's like a chain restaurant where you have to pay $10 to watch a UFC fight. And our producer thinks it's awesome, but it's not. But I always get the same thing, medium wings.
They
all
always
the time,
taste
10
the
years.
same. I'm a Wingstop girl. So
listen, if there was a sports bar that had crab legs, you'd endorse that, wouldn't you?
I sure would. Because I will be at Boiling Crab later tonight.
Oh, she leaves here and she eats a lot of food. Don't let this petite little thing
food.
We're there. We're meeting with the coach and she's like, hold on, I got a great crab restaurant. We got to go.
I'm yelping crab restaurants as we're sitting there
in
trying
a press
to
conference.
Press conference.
And that was Senior Bowl for us.
I mean, hey, I'm trying to multitask. As a woman, my job is to multitask.
I'm very sad that I took those oysters home and then threw them away. It's a true story.
So here's the question, another prop bet.
Okay, prop
How
bet.
many times will dab or dabbing be said by the announcers? Over, under 2? I'm going over. Dab, it's going to happen.
How many times will
2.
Cam Newton dab? Oh, wait, the Broncos are going to win, so not very many.
Cue the producer dabbing in the window.
The producer going to dab. Can we get Scott to dab? That'll do, Scott. That'll do.
I told him it was just like sneezing in your elbow. That's all it was.
I want to see. Oh, God. Oh, my word.
Or how many times will Cam Newton do the open shirt Superman?
Not very many because the Broncos are going to win. That's my answer for all of it.
But here's the deal. That doesn't mean
Quit asking those questions.
It doesn't mean that the Panthers won't score.
Oh, I'm sure they'll score.
Well, how many times will that happen then?
I don't know. How many times will the Golden Gate Bridge be shown during the broadcast?
Oh, over 2 for sure.
5.
I'm going 5.
I bet they'll like preface
but here's
coming
the
back from
preface,
commercial.
It can't be during halftime. I read some of there's some like detailed fine print under some of these bets that it can't be during halftime. So it has to be like during commercial breaks, between the quarters.
I think they'll like, you know how they swoop over the stadium? I think they're going to show. They're going to swoop over the stadium a couple of times, show that aerial view, and then they're going to alternate that with the Golden
is like
Gate.
an hour away from the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, geez.
It's like showing downtown Seattle and then showing Portland. Like, here you go.
Oh my God.
What's the point? I don't know.
What are they going to show when LA gets? Okay, never mind.
The beach,
yeah.
The thousands of miles of beach.
What color will the liquid be that is poured on the winning coach be? I'm going
What
with
color Gatorade?
Blue.
I think orange.
No, blue. Orange for the Broncos? Okay, got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait,
Best Gatorade is orange.
Did you meet a Broncos?
I didn't see
coach
any
in Senior Bowl.
Did I?
I don't know.
There's a lot of Bud Light
Maybe
involved.
a general manager for the Broncos?
That was the Vikings.
I know. I was just kidding.
Oh, I was like, no, I didn't meet them. Did I? I don't know. I was networking.
Drunk.
I'll drink to that. Listen, it was like 1/8 vacation and 7/8.
Hey, and that's okay. That's totally fine. Totally fine.
Here's one I can go with. What color will Beyonce's footwear be when she comes on stage for the halftime show?
I think silver.
What are my options?
I don't know.
Any other color. Oh, wow. You can actually bet on these things. This is what I
bet
love
on
about
these
living in
things.
Las Vegas. I'm going to go and I'm going to drink the rest of this bottle of wine tonight. I'm going to really prayerfully consider my prop bets because I never bet. But I feel like I'm going to go with the Broncos. I don't know what the over-under is than that. But anyway, I'm going to do money line. What's it called?
Money line, just for the straight win.
Thanks. I'm not a betting person. Money line. And then on the Broncos. And then I'm going to pick like a handful of prop bets to, throw some money at.
There you go.
Right?
Throw some money at them.
I'm going to throw some money at. Yeah.
Kind of like you were throwing beads.
No, you were catching beads. I didn't throw any beads. Good gravy.
I don't know. I wasn't with you for part of the time.
Downhill. I was standing behind. Never mind. Shut up right now. Woo, no.
Woo! So, maybe we could get to one of my new favorite segments.
What's your new favorite segment?
Well, this is hashtag Future Arms of the NFL.
Little babies. Baby Gronk. Why isn't Baby Gronk in there?
Oh.
Speaking of which, we saw Rob Gronkowski. He walked right by me and was like, hey, what's up, girl? What's up? GirlChatSports. Okay, that didn't happen, but he did walk right by me.
Did you see my face just now? It was like,
hey, you weren't with me the whole time. You just admitted that.
I was on the field the whole time.
You don't know. That could have happened.
I believe I pointed Gronk out like, I think that's Gronkowski right there.
And then we looked it up. We're like, oh, Baby Gronk's here.
Yeah, Glenn Gronk. Sounds like a bad car dealership in Vegas.
Glenn Gronk cars.
Glenn Gronk Hyundai.
Oh God. Curio. I don't know. God.
So anyway,
who are your future arms?
my future arms, I actually got to meet all the first three. So we have Nick Varnett from Ohio State. He's a tight end. His parents were there. Super adorable. Yeah. They were so cute. He's white.
Okay.
You want white arms?
There were some white guys there.
I know. And he was tall and good looking. And
look at those.
I guess they wear them, I think, for muscle something or other. They're like little bands.
Little bands?
To make your arms look bigger. I don't know. It's because he opted for bands instead of tattoos.
Clearly. Yeah.
Anyways, he was there. He was really sweet. His parents were there. They're both all like the tall family. They're all like, they were all taller than me, which is pretty tall. I'm 5'10".
Yeah.
And they were all like, just really cute and sweet and, perfect little family.
Oh, I didn't meet the family. I just saw him.
Yeah, it was cute. Next, we have Jalen Mills from Louisiana State.
Jalen Mills, what's up?
He was a little
That
cutie.
was like the Steelers. No. Okay. Jalen Mills. I was going to look up fun facts on all of these people, and I didn't get time to do that. Aww. So we'll have to tweet out some fun facts.
And next we have Jordan Jenkins from Georgia.
Jordan Jenkins from Georgia. I'll tell you my Georgia story. You've already heard it, but I'm going to tell you anyway.
Okay.
So Malcolm Mitchell and I are getting married because he's old enough to drink
And we saw him.
We did, and I went back up to him. Malcolm Mitchell is...
This was not the person that I lost you for.
No. No, not that person.
Okay.
No. But I've always been a Georgia Bulldog, and I lived in Georgia for 3 years. Right. And Malcolm Mitchell actually had tore his ACL for freshman year, but when he was playing in high school at Valdosta, he was going to rehab in PT, and I was working at the PT clinic, and he had a little crush on me. He was like 17, 18, not legal. And he said to me one day, when I get to the NFL, I'm going to marry you.
So did you tell me you're going to see him next year?
So I go up to him at the Senior Bowl experience. I'm like, hey, Malcolm, what's up? Do you remember me? And he's like, he had the kind of look. And then he was like, I used to manage the PT clinic at Sutherland in Valdosta. He's like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, I just wanted to remind you that when you get drafted, you promised you were going to get married.
Right. But you know what, though? Don't be like Russell Wilson and his last girlfriend, because when he got drafted, he was with her. But then he got signed for his multi-million deal, and then he dumped her and got Sierra. So you might want to be the second girl.
Okay.
Wait till at least a year in and he can get his first or 2 years and get his first contract.
And he says to me, okay. He does this like, Are you married? I said, no, baby, I'm holding out for you. Then he gave me his number.
Cougar.
It was cute. I got his number. I was like, give me your digits. Can I get your number? Can I? That's what happened. Listen, you got to make those connections, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Cue that.
We're an all-in kind of
That should be your next shirt. GirlChatSports.
Who's your Throwback Thursday?
Throwback Thursday is going to be my man. Well, my Seahawks man. Yeah. Tyler Lockett, who played for Kansas State, who was at the Senior Bowl last year, which I did not go to. But he basically, he made Pro Bowl this year.
Yeah, he
was a rookie.
As a rookie. Ridiculous.
Yes. We are so excited for him.
Way to go.
Cute little moment that I had. So this is the Super Bowl 50, correct? 3 people have been to all 50 Super Bowls.
Are they World War II veterans as well? I don't know.
Survivors, probably.
All right.
Larry Jacobson of San Francisco, Tom Henschel of Pittsburgh, and Don Crimson of Kennebuck, Maine.
They got to be old.
50. They've been to all 50 Super Bowls. They have to also have money, too.
I want to know who their team is. I really do.
That's not
all
just
right. Well, this is probably all the time that we have. We'll post videos.
The Lakers did break their 10-game losing streak last night.
They did?
To the Timberwolves.
Oh, who was that? I'm just kidding.
Minnesota. Anywho, yeah.
We will post all of this and more. Check out our website, girlchatsports.com/blog for pictures, videos, incriminating evidence.
And please check us out on Instagram and Snapchat for all of our future sports.
Yep. Melissa will be live tweeting and all
this
that
weekend
stuff for two different events.
NFL experience this weekend as well as the Warriors game. Yep. So please check us out.
And we will be out with Women's Sports Day with UNLV Lady Rebels on Saturday. Check us out.
Ooh, go Rebels.
And next week at 6 o'clock, VegasVideoNetwork.com/live.
Hey. So we don't have balls, but we know how to cover them. See ya.